Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Courtney Ryan, and in this video, I'm going to be doing something a little bit different than I normally do. So I know there are a good amount of menswear YouTubers on YouTube besides myself. I know we all offer something different. For example, I'm offering a female perspective and a lot of the YouTubers are men. So as I was kind of browsing through YouTube, I've noticed that a lot of videos that are, telling men what women like or what will attract a woman, how to get a woman to like you, are often coming from men, which I think is really interesting. So I think it could be very insightful and helpful to all of you guys out there to get the same advice but from a woman. So I've decided to react to a video I've never seen before from a YouTuber, Alpha M. I'm sure you all are very familiar with him. He has a ton of subscribers and it's really good engagement on his videos. He seems to be very popular in the menswear lifestyle channel. So I'm going to be reacting to one of his videos that is 7 psychological tricks to get a girl to chase you. So the thumbnail automatically caught my eye, as most of them do. I've actually never watched one of Alpha M's videos, which is really surprising. So this is going to be the first video I've ever watched from him. I really want this to be helpful. I want this to be candid and my honest feedback. So I hope that at the end of this, I'm able to tell you guys that this is an awesome video that you should all be listening to. It has almost 2 million views. So like I said, I'm hoping that's the case. But if it's not, I'm going to be honest in the most respectful way, obviously. He is a much bigger channel than me and obviously knows what he's doing. So I mean absolutely no disrespect if I disagree with him, but I do want to be honest and open with you guys, especially since this is coming from a female perspective. So let's jump into it.
7 secrets, 7 tricks to get a girl.
He's very intense.
First psychological trick to have a girl chase you is put her ass in the friend zone.
That's a lovely way to say it. I automatically do not agree with this. So I'm excited to see what he has to say. Let's hear him out before I jump to any conclusions, but I'm not liking the way that sounds.
Dude, there's nothing worse than being put in the friend zone. Even if you're not like super into the girl, you still want her to be attracted to you. And the friend zone basically means that this person does not find you sexually appealing. Pretty girls, however, are never put in the friend zone because every dude she knows wants to jump her bones. But if you can resist the urge to tell her how pretty she is, how amazing she is, and flirt and be all like awkward and weird, right? Because this is what every other dude does. But instead, you're just kind of normal and you treat her like one of the dudes. This is going to drive her crazy.
This is not going to drive her crazy in a good way. It's going to drive her crazy in a bad way. And chances are, if you put a girl in the friend zone, she's just going to move on and not like you. I think this is where the big difference between men and women come into play. If a woman puts you in the friend zone, it is because she does not like you. And so if a guy puts a girl in the friend zone, she's going to assume that you do not like her and she's going to move on and she's not going to care. So just, guys, don't do this. Don't treat me like one of the bros. That's not going to be a turn on for me or make me like you more. In fact, it would probably make me like you less because your friends aren't going to treat me like that. Only you're going to be treating me like that. So maybe it will make me like your friends more than you. I don't know, but don't do it. Okay, let's see what else he has to say.
Because she has a difficult time wrapping her beautiful brain around the fact that there is a dude who is heterosexual who does not want to hump her leg. But do not let her hump your leg, not yet. You gotta make it work. Build it up a little bit. Bring us the second trick to make her
Guys, why is he speaking like this? Why is he talking about humping legs? I'm so confused. Okay, to round out this one, the tip number 1 that he gave, do not put a girl in the friend zone. Like I said, she's not going to like you if you put her in the friend zone. If you think a girl is beautiful and amazing and you're attracted to her, you should treat her like that. Psychological tricks and playing games is so extremely unattractive. If you like me, I want you to act like you like me. In fact, I prefer a guy that's bold and tells me exactly the way he feels about me rather than someone that pretends not to like me and puts me in the friend zone even though he does. That's just really confusing and unnecessary, and the right girl will appreciate you telling her exactly how you feel about her, and hopefully she'll feel the same way. And if she doesn't, she's not the right one. But definitely don't put a girl in the friend zone. I promise you it's not going to get you anywhere. Okay, number two tip we're coming up on.
Chase the hell out of you. Ask her about a cute friend. Hey, Janice, how you doing? Hey, good to see you. So, did you have a good weekend? That's great. Hey, so I was wondering, tell me a little bit about Brenda.
No.
In Janice's head?
No. Do not ever ask a girl about her cute friend. it will make her not like you because you're gonna seem like a player. If a girl thinks that you're into her and you're giving her all the signs that you're into her, and then you also ask about her friend, it seems like you're just a player and you want more than just her, and you're always gonna be chasing something more than her. And that's a horrible feeling going into a relationship and a very big red flag for a girl.
And starts spinning. She's like, wait a second. Brenda's never the one that gets the attention. That's me. I'm the one. I'm the hot one, not Brenda. Brenda's just like kind of average, sort of cute, maybe a 6. And I'm a solid 9.5, right? She can't even like wrap her little brain around the fact that you would be interested in her less than hot friend. Are you ready for her brain to explode?
Okay, also I want to say, a good girl and a girl that you're going to want to attract will not act like she is better than all her friends. She will not act like she's better than you. If you find yourself interacting with a girl that's acting that way, she's probably not a good one. So just don't even entertain it. I don't know where he found this information, but guys, don't do it. Just don't. Please listen to me. I promise you, this will never get you anywhere. It won't.
Third trick to get her to chase you is reinvent yourself physically. What I'm talking about is give yourself a mini makeover.
Okay, number 3 seems like something I can get behind a little bit more. Obviously, I think you should never change yourself for a girl. The right girl will accept you for the way that you are. She will like all of your flaws that you might think you have. The right girl will like you for you, is what I'm trying to say. So I haven't got to hear the full extent of what he has to say yet, but just keep that in mind. Don't ever change who you are and the way that you look for a girl. Do it for yourself, not for a girl, because if that girl comes and goes, then you're going to be left questioning yourself and questioning why you weren't enough, and none of that is true. So just always do makeovers or change yourself for yourself. Never change yourself for anybody else. It just won't get you anywhere, guys.
Get a fresh cut. Go out shopping. Get yourself a badass bomber jacket or a leather jacket or some dynamite jeans, some Chelsea boots. Embracing and channeling your inner bad boy. Now, it may be that you have a solid 5-year plan and are going to be super successful, which we'll talk about in a second. But right now, you need to look like a bad decision, because women don't chase nice guys. They chase dudes that look mysterious, dark, edgy, and sexy.
So this brings up the whole bad boy thing. Yes, there are girls that are into bad boys that give off that bad boy persona. Some girls are into that, but I personally like a nice guy. I like a guy that treats me with respect, that doesn't pretend to be something that he's not. I think is the bigger picture here. If you're not a bad boy, don't act like one, because it's going to be obvious. There are girls that are into that. There is a little world for that somewhere. And you know, if you are a bad boy naturally, you're going to attract a girl that's into that. That's just the way that it is. But if you're trying to attract a nice girl and you act like a bad boy, it's just going to be confusing for her also, because she probably will see the fact that you're not actually a bad boy and you're just putting on some kind of persona that isn't really you. So be yourself. Don't act like something you're not.
Speaking of looking, the fourth trick to get her to chase you is look more exciting on social media. 2 types of dudes that don't get chased: douches and dudes on social media that look boring. And so you need to make sure that the pictures you're posting don't make you look like a douche. You also need to look more exciting. Now,
I'm picturing someone that only posts pictures of themselves all the time, or acts like they're better than everybody, acts like they're privileged, something like that, I'm assuming. I don't necessarily think you need to not look boring. I think looking boring is not posting at all. So if you go to something fun, post it. Post what you're into. You know, if you match with a girl on Tinder and she goes and looks you up, because we all do that, and she can't find your profile, or she goes to your profile and you haven't posted in 2 years, she's not going to be able to connect with you or see anything that she might relate to. Post things that you're doing, things that you're into, things that you like. It's going to give girls a way to connect with you and to find things that you're both into and can maybe talk about. So it's going to help you more than it will hurt you, unless you're posting douchey stuff like I guess he said. But yeah, it's not about looking exciting, it's just about posting what you're into. Some girls don't like a guy that goes out and parties and is doing fun stuff all the time. I personally think that is a huge turn off. Whatever you're doing, a girl will be into it. There will be a girl out there that likes what you're posting.
Now, in order to look more exciting, chances are you're going to need to step outside of your box a little bit and do different things. You can also just post like on social media like Facebook, like, yo, going to the game or having a good time or going, like, it just makes you look like you do things, you're more exciting, and this is attractive. Number 5 is a
I don't necessarily think this is true for everybody. Like I said, someone that goes out and parties all the time or is always out doing something personally is not attractive to me. So I'm sure there are other girls out there that feel the same way, but there are also, on the other hand, girls that are very attracted to that. So I think just being yourself on social media, you don't need to step outside your comfort zone and be a person that you're not just to impress girls or feel like you have to do that to impress girls. Being yourself is going to get you the farthest. So post on social media what you feel reflects you and what you like and what you're into, because that is going to get you farther than acting like someone else and pretending to be someone that you're not. Let's see what he has to say next.
Be more successful. There's a direct correlation between success and attraction. I'm not saying you gotta make zillions of dollars. I'm not saying you need to drive a Bugatti. But if you are somebody who is sitting on the couch playing video games versus somebody who's going out, maybe going to school, working a second job, not afraid of hard work, you're out there making it happen. And here's the thing, this is viewed as incredibly attractive because the majority of dudes out there are viewed as lazy little boys. All right, so now we're kind of like...
I think though what he's saying is very true. A guy that is determined, that is willing to put in the work, that is motivated, that is passionate, is 1,000,000 times more attractive than someone who is lazy, not doing anything productive. You're not doing anything to better your life, better your lifestyle, get yourself out of a situation that maybe you're not happy in, then that is very unattractive. Women are attracted to success and people that are motivated and driven and willing to get out there and work hard for what they want. Nobody wants to be with someone lazy, and often we pick up on qualities of the people that we're around a lot. So I personally don't want to surround myself with lazy people who don't work for anything or try, because I don't want to be like that. I don't want to surround myself with people like that, and I'm sure a lot of other women feel the same way. Like he said, it's not about how much money you're making. It's the work that you put in and your vision and your willingness to try. All of those things are great characteristics that women look for in their partner. You know, me personally, I am attracted to success. That has nothing to do with how much money someone has, but it's just those characteristics that make someone more positive. You know, being a hard worker, being motivated, doing well in school, doing well at your job, really trying and putting in the work rather than just coasting through life. Is so attractive and so important in a partner.
Next tip is let her catch you looking at her. Ever looking at her is an absolute horrible strategy. It makes you look totally uninterested. Let her catch you looking at her, not staring, looking, glancing, right? She's like, oh, the first time might be an accident. The second time, not sure. But the third time, undeniable. She knows that you're interested, but it's at this precise moment that you stop looking at her. Only 3 times. And then when you get up to leave, you might want to go by and just kind of look at her, smirk, smile, say hello, how you doing, and walk by. You don't engage her. It's all about developing a little bit of tension and banter that is definitely going to drive her wild.
Okay, but what if you don't see her again and you just walked out and you were playing hard to get and you never see her again? I think if you're attracted to a woman, you see a woman, you're attracted to her, she looks back at you, you know, everything's going well, you should go up to her and, you know, start a conversation, see if you guys are compatible, see if the conversation flows, maybe get her number, because you might have just let a good girl go if you walk out and you play too hard to get. So I definitely think playing hard to get is a game for high schoolers and maybe people in college. But once you get past that point, I don't want anybody to play hard to get. If you like me, come tell me. If you think I'm attractive, tell me without being creepy. I've gotten some really creepy DMs, guys. Like, really creepy, beyond what you could ever imagine. So know how to speak to a girl. You know, you can give her a compliment without being creepy and figure out if she feels the same way about you, but definitely don't let a good girl go or play hard to get. I definitely think he's right though about the whole like glancing over kind of thing. That can really make a girl interested in you, not in a creepy way. Don't stare at her, obviously, but I think looking in her direction, letting her know that you're interested, and then proceeding to talk to her if you get that vibe back from her is really important too.
And last, but certainly not least, the 7th way to psychologically get her to chase you is subscribe to the Alpha M YouTube channel.
All right, clearly this list should have stopped at 6. That's not a real reason. You won't get girls because you're subscribed to someone on YouTube. But I do understand what he's saying. He does post content to try to get guys to feel better and look better about themselves. I think that is so extremely important. Having confidence in who you are and looking and feeling your best will get you farther than anything else.
I direct correlation between dudes who are subscribers of the FM YouTube channel and dudes that are chased and pursued.
Does he have scientific research to back this up? I have a feeling he does not. But he's very confident in saying it, which would make you want to like and subscribe, so smart move.
By those spicy senoritas. Why? Because this channel is going to help you look, feel amazing. Not to mention, feel incredibly confident, which at the end of the day is the most attractive thing that women want, is a dude who is confident, kind, and super secure in who he is. Gentlemen,
Yep.
You're amazing. Remember that.
Oh. That was a nice little way to end the video. But I do think he is so extremely right. Like I said, being confident, comfortable, secure in the person that you are and what you bring to the table will get you the farthest in any relationship that you're in. You know, doing little tricks and things at first might help you in the beginning, but the little tricks and tips will not work forever, and you need to be with someone that appreciates you for who you are. You know, I don't really understand the whole appeal of trying to attract a girl that isn't into you or something like that, because as a woman I can just say, like, if I am attracted to a guy, I want him to be just as into me as I am to him. You know, it doesn't matter what you're into or what you're passionate about. There are so many different types of girls in the world that there's going to be one out there that is compatible with you, and being yourself and letting your real self shine through is going to attract her. So that's going to get you the farthest in the long run, so definitely keep that in mind. All right guys, that concludes me reacting to the Alpha M 7 psychological tricks to get a girl to chase you. While I wish I could say that I agreed with all of them, unfortunately you can see I did not. But I do think he made a lot of good points, but I do think it's great to get a woman's perspective on this, because who knows better what a girl likes and how to get a woman than a woman herself. What's going to get a girl to stick around is you being confident in who you are and being 100% authentically yourself. So guys, I hope you found this helpful. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up. I would love to do more videos like this if you guys are into it. You guys can let me know in the comments below if you have any videos you would like me to react to. Like I said, I have never really sat down and watched any of the other menswear YouTuber videos, so anything is fair game. I'm happy to do it. Be sure to subscribe to my channel for when I release new content. Also, be sure to follow me on Instagram at Courtney Christine Ryan. I've been loving getting all of these DMs from you guys about fashion and style advice. I love helping you guys out and seeing what you guys have to say. Also, it's probably one of the fastest ways to reach me, besides commenting on this video or emailing me, so be sure to follow me there as well. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all next time.